Not now, Clumsy. I'm thinking. But brain it.
I'm whipping the chicken. Shut up. I don't need a gang. Bitch, I need a gang. Bitch, at every show. You gon' see the gang. Bitches talking dirty on his toe. I eat the gang. If I call your ass my clothes, cause we bleed the same. We gon' pull up when it's time to rap. We gon' pull up through the homicide. Who I'm rolling with? Who I'm going with? Who gon' pull up with them pussy? Bitch, I'm Cougar gang. Bitch, I'm Strap gang. Shout out Tower gang. Shout out Crack gang. We the reason niggas claim to get back gang. You gon' make me kill a nigga to go relax the gang. You gon' die gang. If you try to gang. I got young shooters. They ain't graduate. We the type to turn your hood to dump your taco gang. Niggas wait on you before the niggas not your gang. Who gon' rap for me? Gang. Who gon' die for me? Gang. Who gon' let them fucking hollow tips fly for me? Gang. When it's time to war, who right here on the side of me? Gang. I will go in my purpose since I passed on my hood. I won't need a gang. Bitch, I need a gang. Bitch, at every show, you gon' see the gang. Bitches talking dirty on his toe, I eat the gang. If I call your ass my brothers, cause we bleed the same. We gon' pull up when it's time to rap. We gon' pull up through the homicide. Who I'm rolling with, who I'm going with. Who gon' pull up with that good ass. Talk about the food, get that fuck 12 when they need the free. This my brother, Big RP. Gang, play with me and then it's RP. Gang, you won't war with me, that's who you gonna see. Gang, if I call you bro, then basically you more than gang. Don't let them come around us, we fuck your daughter gang. We'll lead the same others, we not slaughter gang. We'll fuck your bitch in front of you, we trust the gang. Nigga gang gang, nigga gang gang, nigga total gang, crank gang, same gang. Nigga took the field, same Lord, same gang. That's the gang. I'm talking about I won't need a gang. Bitch, I need a gang. Bitch, at every show, you gon' see the gang. Bitches talking dirty on his toe, I eat the gang. If I call your ass my brothers, cause we bleed the same. We gon' pull up when it's time to rap. We gon' pull up through the homicide. Who I'm rolling with, who I'm going with. Who gon' pull up with them pussy niggas talking shit. I just got a box of bullets, I don't pull it. My AK always on fully. Go right on his gully. Make me do you dirty, my AK don't get no kick. 100 shots up in his clip, so when this bitch, you better dip. We gon' lean on him, scream on him, set a big scream on him, bang on him, scream on him, infrared, LSD, 90 dead things on him. Drop shit, mop shit, pop shit, hot shit, sting on him. Sting on him. ATL Tuberville, we be having rap niggas shook up. On Tuber grade, we was going extra grade, we had niggas put up. That big ass chopper under my couch, might need help with it. Kick back so retarded, damn near shot myself with it. They shot neck, shot back, shot shoot to the tank. The decon, big Glock on lock, fuck a stash spot. Headshot, hip hop, operation dead op. Leg shot, K1, bleed out, air shot. I am not for nothing. Try me if you wanna. Just me and my glizzy will pull up on. Yeah, I'ma clear the scene. When these bullets rain, I don't think you can run from this AR-15. Yeah, I'm from S&E. Yeah, I am S and the P. My gun straight to your teeth. Yeah, man, I'm straight to the sea. Send me out, I'm pulling niggas right. Tell the man pulling right. Get you right, they get right. Add it up. Heard my ex-bitch was fucking with one of my enemies. I don't care. No, I do not go inside of no motherfucking club. I can't get my gun in there. Nigga be bitch, we make niggas shut the fuck up when they talking to us. Bitch, we did not shoot out a car for the CA trap, so we walking right up. I'm wild with 30 for dirt. 30 more if I see we see first. Ready something for a verse. Ayy, I put you there at a hearse. Ayy, I wanna pop with the word. First to the third. Never in school like Phoenix a third. Hey, what you mean by bullet? I just put on 100 up in my chopper, ayy. They get sweet until I pull up on you, knockin', ayy. Once I start, I guarantee you I'm not stopping, ayy. Until I see you and your partners get the chopping, ayy. I'm so yeah, like my boys know I'm tough. We'll come through your block, killing shit like Pole Pop. Try to make them bowls rock, try to make your foes drop, try to make his nose drop. You know how the foes rock. Get the top of your fucking head open so the pop. Man, scared, so they acting like they ain't got no ops. But I'm not on my shit, so you won't get no shots. You don't get behind me, they gon' have a little more pop.
Shout out to FBG, Tristan, Colton. Okay, welcome back, collective. Welcome back. Okay, without further delay, what we're going to do today is actually, you know what, collective? You know, preparing this show, preparing for today's episode. After yesterday, the news that we've been receiving lately is, you know, okay, I'm trying to decide how to approach this, how to approach describing, you know, the current, you know, the current energy right now, because the energy this part of the year has been, in some cases it's been thick, in some cases it's been sticky, in some cases it's been, there's been a cloud, there's been a cloud. But collective, the first word of the day that comes to mind is illusion, breaking through the illusion. It's almost like, you know, being able to navigate, collective. You want to be able to navigate through the fog, because, you know, today we just had the full moon in Leo. The full moon in Leo, so that speaks about your creative powers. That means, you know, your you know, you're able to step into your star power, your creative powers. So, in other words, collective, what we're trying to say is even when you feel like the atmosphere, the atmosphere, there's a chaos in the atmosphere. The order of the day is you step into that chaos and you allow your next step to be, whatever it will be. And in other words, collective, you're not famed by by the atmosphere, because the atmosphere is only a reflection of what is actually happening inside of you. So do not be afraid of the atmosphere. There's a scene, collective, I want to just share with you in the Alchemist, when he turns into the wind, he turns into the typhoon, and again that was, he was stepping into himself. He went within, and then that is how he went within, and then this is how he was able to fly. He went within. This guy is able to fly, and it was able to turn himself into this wind. So collective, in other words, you know, becoming one with this darkness, if you would. So there's an ominous feeling of darkness in the atmosphere right now. So collective, we're going to begin today. Okay, we're going to start off with thanking the ancestors, thanking the angels for, you know, getting us through, getting us through these moments, you know, thank the ancestors and the angels for getting us through these moments, because through the chaos there is a calmness. Okay, guys, we're gonna ask about what's the card that the universe wants us to share. Okay, just to get things started. On the first days, we have a message. We have a message. So collective, you could be receiving a message. You could be receiving a phone call. You could be receiving a letter. Nonetheless, this is a message. This is an incoming message. So also, that all speak about in the eye of the storm, in the eye of the, you know, in the, while you're in this storm, you have help. Even within this storm, you have help. In other words, you just stay calm, and in your first point, you receive this calm. You receive this message. So in other words, collective, you know, if from me to you, because preparing for this show, we have ideas. We have ideas. Okay, we have ideas of the direction of where to go with the episode today, and and it will just and then before we started the show is there's a change of plans. There's a change of plans. There's a change of plans because there's been a lot of warfare, a lot of psychological warfare lately. There's been a lot of psychological warfare, and the point I was trying to make is that these warfares are about distractions. They're about distractions, but nonetheless, I just wanted to share that with you briefly. But the good news is that there's a message. You may have been waiting for a message. You may have been waiting to hear from somebody, and this message is going to be coming through for you. You're going to be receiving a message. Let's get one more. Thank you, Spirit. And then you have main female. Main female. Okay, let's get one more. So you could be hearing from your other, your specific person. You could be hearing from your specific person. Bear with me. Okay, you could be hearing from your specific person. You could be receiving this message from your person. So, because as you can see here, this person, your person has been, they've possibly been thinking about sending you, they've possibly been thinking about when it will be the right time to send you this message. When will be the right time to send you this message? So, let's get one more. The Spirit wants you to know that you'll be receiving a message. Followed by house. So a home. So you'll be receiving a message about a home. You'll be receiving a message about a home. You'll be receiving communication about a home from your specific person. You'll be receiving a message, communication about a home. So Spirit says, be expectant. Be expectant for this message, and this will be a message that will make you extremely happy. This will make you very, very happy. Spirit have Spirit have Spirit are kind of like giving you a magnifying look, a close up, because Spirit are letting you know. Spirit are letting you know that you have a message that's coming through that is going to be telling you about this new home. So far you have communication, and so far you have communication and a new home from your specific person. No mention of the karmic. I'm trying my best really not to mention them, but no mention of the karmic so far. Because in other words, collective, the main female, the main male, the actual person of interest in the program is actually you. You're the actual person of interest in the actual program. It's actually you. This is what you're finding out. This is like the the big reveal. You know, this is a big reveal because you know you're kind of watching. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, so Spirit, what would you like us to see in this moment right now? What would you like us to see right now? Okay, I don't know. I don't think this meant to actually come out. But this thief, there's news about the thief. I don't think this actually meant to come out because we were just describing how the karmic hasn't made any appearance, and here they are. So considering that considering that you welcome yourself into this reading, karmic, we have understood that you're being removed from the actual game. We've been told that you're actually being removed from the actual game. So the karmic is being removed from the actual game. You know, they have gone as far as they could in this particular game, so they're being removed on that basis. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else would you like us to see? So the karmic is going to be placed. It's going to be the karmic is going to be removed and going to be placed in at a solitary vantage point. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, 7 thoughts. Okay, so now your person has been thinking about when was the right time to send this message, and you know, they're also thinking about, you know, actually spending time with you. They're thinking about spending time with you, collective. They're in deep thoughts about you, collective. You know, your person's in deep thoughts about you. Meanwhile, you know, your person is in deep thoughts about you. Your person is thinking about being with you. They're looking forward to being with you. You know, because your person has seen what, you know, your person has seen what you've been through, but then now they want to see that smile on your face. You know, they want to see you, they want to see your smile light up the room with them by your side. You see, collective, this is a cosmic union, because the full moon in Leo is also the union, because the sun is Leo and the moon is, of course, the divine feminine. So it's also a cosmic union. So we're at a cosmic union with the universe. So you may even be feeling your person. You may even be having hot flushes of your person. You know, insights of your person. You know, just seeing them out of the blue. You know, out of the blue, because really and truly, the union of the divine feminine and the masculine is actually happening on the cosmic level. So you may even feel that you are them sometimes. This is union. Okay, let's get one more. And then we have message of concern. Okay, so in other words, be that as it may, what is happening here is the thief has a message of concern, because also their crimes have left evidence. Their crimes have left evidence. Their crimes on you have left evidence. When they're committing crimes, they're leaving evidence. If that makes sense, when they're committing a crime, they're leaving evidence. So with the evidence they're committing, it's getting them closer and closer to being put into solitary or being confined at the very minimum. They're being confined because things are catching up with them. Things are catching up with them. A message of great concern. The full moon in Leo illuminates. The full moon in Leo illuminates what was done in the dark. Also, the full moon in Leo illuminates what was done in the dark. The full moon in Leo, while the sun is in Aquarius, also represents a paradigm shift. Those that have abused their power have lost their power. It's a cosmic level. It's a cosmic reaction. A cosmic reaction. So the thievery, or thief, or people that have acquired goods that never belonged to them, they're having to pay them back. They're having to pay back because this is a balance. Okay. You want what we can do is collective. What we're going to do is we're going to clarify the message of concern. We're going to clarify the message of concern. Spirit, could you please clarify the message of concern? We have a message of concern. We have a message of concern. While the tide is turning, all roads point to the karmic. All roads point to the karmic. Those that were operating in reverse. Those that were not upright. They're being faced with cosmic justice. If you pick up the newspaper, if you pick up if you switch your television screens, I don't watch television, but if you do, you're going to find that people are being brought to justice. People are being brought to justice. These things have been, this thing started off last year. We have Ghislaine Maxwell, in the other public figures, R. Kelly, and so on. That were connected with human trafficking that have been brought to justice. So these things are not unheard of. They're not unheard of. Jeffrey Epstein before. These things are not unheard of. These people are going behind. They're going away for things that they've done. They're going away. Their reign of terror has been brought to an end. Decades of silence is now, it's now front page. It's now front page news on the Sun. Okay, we're going to clarify message of concern. Holy Spirit, could you please clarify a message of concern? Thank you. Okay, message of concern. Okay, message of concern. We have two karmics for you. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, message of concern, and also we have Lady. We have Lady, message of concern. The gang stalker. The gang stalking is being exposed. The gang stalking is being exposed. That's right. Their gang stalking is being exposed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could possibly have been highlighted, could possibly even having to testify. He could even have to testify. He could even have to testify. He could even have to testify because this is also the card of research or witnesses turning state witness in reverse. So that also speaks about testifying. Somebody has come forward to report and expose these gang stalkers, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Lady. They're being exposed, and they've received this message of concern. No doubt about it. They've received this message of concern. They're being exposed. They've been exposed. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They've been exposed because gang stalkers, or this program relies on secrecy. It relies on stealth or what have you. But the thing is, if they're being exposed, it means that they were seen. As you can see in the background there, you have the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit has compiled evidence against them. This is the gang stalkers being exposed. Oh, that is wonderful news. That is wonderful news, collective. These gang stalkers are being exposed. Testify. This is also the test. Somebody's testifying because this is the gang stalkers in reverse. So this means somebody has evidence. Is being diligently bringing evidence forward. This is an articulate person who has done their research on these gang stalkers, and he's ready to expose them. So, we also have the letter here. That also speaks about communication. So these gang stalkers are being exposed. There's evidence that's going to expose their crimes. There's evidence that's going to expose their crimes. Let's get one more. Followed by bad health. Okay, message of concern, bad health. So they could even be in bad health. This card seems that stay away from these people. If stay away from these people as best as you can, because there is this this mist that we spoke about, this cloud that we spoke about. There is this stay away from them because they are in ill health, and and at the moment they may just stay away from them, because it seems here that some of them may even be hospitalized, or they may need medical attention. So, survival of the fittest. This also speaks about they need medical attention, but they may not want to get medical attention because they're on the run. And they're being exposed. They're on the run and they're being exposed. They're on the run and they're being exposed. So they require medical attention. And it could be best for them to get this medical attention as soon as possible. Even risking apprehension. But, your health comes first. Collective, they require medical attention. and they're not having it seen to. They require medical attention, but they're not having it seen to. They're hiding. They're hiding a health, something to do with health. You know, spirit are saying. Spirit said that they have a health condition that they have kept secret. They have a health condition that they have kept secret. They have a health condition that they want to keep quiet. They want it to be kept on the hush. They want it to be kept on the low. They want it to be kept. They want it to be kept. There's something there. There's something they're hiding. There's something they're hiding. You know, something pertaining to their health, their medical health conditions, and what have you. But once they're in custody, the health scare comes out anyway. Okay, let's get one more. So the karmic is hiding his bad, he's hiding bad health, or he's hiding a particular health condition, whatever that is, because this keeps coming up, and you'd wonder like, oh, what is it? But there's something that it could. Spirit is also sending messages that said it could be something like physical ailment, because the way they are reacting to this is that this is a health scare that is visible. It isn't something internally that is inside, that they can hide it off by wearing certain item of clothing. This seems like it could be something that is visible for all to see. In other words, it would also show what they've been up to. It would also show what they've been up to behind closed doors collective. Those who are performing dark arts will show certain symptoms on their faces. So this speaks about them hiding from public viewing, going in the hermit mode, hiding from the public, because they don't want the people to see them, because then their face begins to start telling stories all by themselves without their lips moving. They start, their face just starts telling horror stories. I really can't wait to get these white cards out today. We have a mature woman. She makes an appearance, and a mature woman is in this bad health, and this also speaks about her, clutching her nails, basically feeling like the walls are closing in on her. The walls are closing in on her because eventually people are gonna have to see her. People are going to have to see her, and she's going to, and she may not. There's explaining to do, basically. There's an explaining to do. So Spirit says this mature woman is going to be on their way to see the collective. That's right. The mature woman is going to be on their way to see the collective. That's right. Because spirit has put this person into submission. Spirit is putting this person into submission. The submission is okay. You don't want to be honest and tell the truth. So what's going to happen is start happening is you're going to start manifesting everything you've done. You're going to start manifesting everything you've done. You're going to start manifesting everything that you've done to these people. And you're going to start experiencing these things. And not only that, Spirit is saying you're going to your face. Pardon me. Sorry, I don't mean to say it like that. As a result of your things that you've done, your crimes, you're gonna have, they develop. It's what you call kickback. It's what you call kickback because guess what? The universe is not in agreement. The universe is not in agreement with the mature woman. The universe is not in agreement with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what does that mean? That means all the kickback goes back, and it starts to show. It starts to show. So they have to do more and more heinous crimes. They have to do more and more heinous crimes to deflect any kickback. Eventually, they get caught in a submission because there isn't a they actually don't have the time to do the other. They don't have enough time to perform more heinous crimes because every time they perform a crime, it gets sent back. So you can imagine there's 3 different directions where crimes that they've committed in the past are returning from. So they're fighting one off, and then there's another one behind them, returning their own works. In other words, collective, these individuals are becoming overwhelmed by their works. So Spirit says it's a matter of time. A matter of time. Bad health. The karmic cycle has turned. Capricorn. Capricorn. Saturn was in Capricorn, or the planet has. Saturn has been making the round. Saturn has been making the round, and Saturn is also about this karmic cycle. Let's get one more card. Okay, Spirit, please clarify bad health. We're gonna have to clarify bad health because the karmic is a master is a manipulator. I wouldn't say master manipulator anymore because there is no such thing. There is no such thing in this day and age, because those that the karmic wants to manipulate. The karmic wants to manipulate, but really, what the karmic you can call it is a sort of Spirit says, don't worry about it. They're wasting their time. They're wasting their time because eventually, Spirit says, we have you surrounded. This is a rave. We have you surrounded. This is a raid. We have you surrounded. So they can't. They'll try and make a getaway, but everywhere they go, they're going to meet a roadblock, and they're going to have to turn back and then realize it until they realize they actually have nowhere to go. So this is why Spirit says it's a waste of time. Spirit says let them run. They won't be able to get far, nor will they be able to hide. So what they're finding out is that they were only just buying a bit more time. They were only buying a bit more time, committing more crime to buy a bit more time. They're not committing crime. They aren't committing crimes to sail off into the sunset. They actually have nowhere to go. It's a matter of time. Okay, let's get it. Whoa. Okay, so collective, you have an ace. You have an ace of cups. This is overwhelming emotion. This is happiness. This is depression. This is depression. You have ultimate happiness, collective. You have ultimate happiness. Mature woman has depression, anxiety, and the likes. Panic attacks. He's going through the panic attacks. How do you know that so well? Because we've been there. We've been there. We've been there. We've experienced the sadness. We've experienced it. But Spirit have brought us up out of there and giving us ultimate happiness, joy, fulfillment, inner happiness, message of concern. So this message of concern is, this is the the emotional state. So in other words, collective, you may even be feeling, if you ever do feel those bouts of depression or bouts of anger, you know where it's coming from. You know where it's coming from. Okay, Spirit says get some more from the kipper. Let's get one more from the kipper. So they're being exposed. So, this expose that he's had, he's brought on a bout of worry and concern, deep concern, the message of concern, because they're being exposed, and then they won't be able to. They rely so much on people around them. They worry so much on having one over people around them, but they are the topic now. They are the topic. Yeah, they are the topic. Topic of discussion. This will be front page news. No doubt about it. Let's get one more. Holy Spirit, please give us one more card. What do you need us to see in this moment? Oh, I love when the cards come out like that. We have marriage. My lovely, your counterpart, marriage. Love when the cards come out like that, because Spirit is emphatic. Spirit says this is your marriage card. This is your matrimony. This is the marriage card of the deck. This is also the Four of Wands. Happy home, yes. Happy home, yes. This is a marriage card. This is also, after this ordeal is over, this is what is going to bring you the ultimate happiness. This is what's going to bring you your ultimate happiness. We're giving this card. Your person is thinking about you. Your person is thinking about marrying you. They want to marry you. Your person wants to marry you. They want to marry you. They see you as the one. They see you as the one. They want to marry you. Yes. They want to put a ring on it. Yes. They want to put a ring on it. That's true. That is it. That is it. That is it. Saturn speaks also about the fifth house. Saturn and the sun. Rather the message from the universe was Saturn is the one that pays. Is the one that pays your karma. Is the one that disciplines you. Is the one that rewards you. So Saturn says, I'm rewarding you with a wife or a husband. I'm rewarding you with your other half. Saturn says they're rewarding you with your other half, your partner, your counterpart. That's a message from Saturn, Father Saturn. Father Saturn says, I'm rewarding you. If Father tells you he's rewarding you, you wouldn't want to hear it from anyone else. You wouldn't want to hear it from anyone else because that's Father. And his word is his word. His word is his word. So that's from Father. So when Saturn says, I'm rewarding you, it's sealed. It's signed, sealed, and it's delivered. And because Father is also the one that disciplines. So anyone that is on the other end of the karmic wheel, is on the other end of the karmic wheel. Believe you me, if you're on the other end of the karmic wheel, you know about it. It's no secret. It's no secret to yourself. You know about it, being on the other side of the karmic wheel. So when Father says you're going to get married, you're going to get married. When Father says you're going to get married to your counterpart, they'll be your spouse. They'll be your wife, they'll be your spouse, they're your counterpart. And this is a gift from Father. This is a gift from Saturn. Saturn rewards us. And Saturn's also rewarding you with your home. So your person has been thinking about, getting married. They want to get married to you. That'll be your wish fulfillment, your joy, your happiness. Okay, should we get some initials? Okay, let's get some initials out of the day. Okay, let's get a few letters. Let's get a few letters. It's O. Let's get O. think some of these letters were upside 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 your head. So basically, you know, off with the head. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Is like, the crown is removed. The crown is removed from the karmic. The crown is taken off their head. The crown is taken off their head. Because the crown is also symbolic of majesty, and the karmic's displays have been quite telling. Okay, let's get one. Okay, let's get one more card. We have FOOF of the. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Let's get one more, collective. Let's get one more. Aye. Okay, all right. Okay, we have one more card. Okay. FOFOFOFK. Okay. That could also be significant for. Okay, we'll leave it as that for now. Okay, we'll leave it as that for now. And sometimes the letters could be random, but other times they will sing and actually end up being useful to spell something out. So we'll leave them there for now, and maybe as the reading goes, we can get inspiration from them. Okay, shall we go for the? Okay, let's get two more from the kipper. Okay, two more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's get two more. One more. Thank you. Coffin. Cough. Oh, coffin. Coffin. Guys, that says cough. Coffin. Unbelievable. KOF. KOF. Coffin. Ending. OFK. Coffin. OFK. Coffin. Cough. Coffin. OFK. Coffin. Unbelievable. Something's been laid to rest, guys. Something's been laid to rest. You know, message of concern, bad health, something's been laid to rest. Somebody, for all intents and purposes, somebody may not make it. Somebody may not make it. Somebody may not make it. You know, this is that dark cloud again. This is that mist. This is that ominous feeling. This is that. This is that. This is that time. You know, this is that time. Also, Saturn represents time. Chronos. He represents time. Father time. He's the one that disciplines us. You know, and Father, when he says that you're going to get married, it means you're going to get married. And when Father says that those that are on the other end of the karmic wheel, mature woman, that are getting in the way, they get removed. They get removed. So, in other words, this is a wheel of destiny. This is a wheel of destiny. This is a wheel of destiny. Is that this person has put themselves inside the wheel of destiny, and now is going to be next to this coffin, and he's sat there next to this coffin. Look, this person has tried to write themselves into your storyline. This person has tried to insert themselves into your storyline, and Saturn has said, "No, I'm rewarding my children. I'm rewarding my children with marriage, and you're interfering, and you've been warned numerous times, over and over again, and you haven't learned your lesson." So, Father Kronos teaches us lessons. Okay, guys, that's a message from Spirit. That's a message from Father, because Father says when he makes a promise, when Cronus makes a promise, when Saturn makes a promise, it's calm. It's a karma. He rewards karma, and he also disciplines karma. You know, we go through karma. Our Saturn's return. We go through lessons that we have to learn. And this, and the mature woman in this particular instance, was inserting themselves into this storyline. You know, and Father has already made a promise that you're going to get married. Father has already said that you're going to get married to your counterpart. So anybody that is on the other end of the karmic wheel finds themselves falling off the wheel as the wheel turns. Okay, we'll get one more from the Kipper. Let's get one more. One more. Official person. And now we have official person who is going to be okay. The official person is going to be also delivering you a message. It's energy. Your official person is going to be bringing you this message. Your official person is also the one that you're going to be getting married to. And here he is in his military dress. you know, dashing in his military dress. So, you know, your counterpart is a military person, the official person. You know, your counterpart is a military person. So, you know, this is who's promised to you, and this is father's promise. Whether mature woman likes it or not, this is your promise. Whether she likes it or not, this is your promise, and it matters very little what these individuals like or not, because father's promise is father's promise. Because you've already endured your karmic end of the will, and because of that, you're being rewarded. And because of that, you're being rewarded. You're being rewarded of marriage. You know, so now you've waited, you've endured and waited and endured, and now Father says, I'm going to reward you. Because, you know, I've seen you go through your cycle and your karma. And now that is you've completed your karma. Now you're going to be rewarded with a wife and a counterpart. Now you're going to be rewarded with your counterpart. Okay, I'm being called to get some investigative cards. You know, normally I would have just gone straight to the Game of Thrones because this has been such a beautiful reading. But we're going to ask some questions about. We're going to ask some questions about mature women. We're going to ask some questions about mature women. What is happening behind the scenes with mature women? We're going to ask the question is, what is happening behind the scenes? What is happening, and also with regards to Ashleigh Burwood. You know, we're going to ask these questions. You know, what the Spirit wants to share with us with regards to mature women. Because we hear so much. You know, these are messages. You know, normally I would have just gone straight to the Game of Thrones, use a major arcana, but this has been such a beautiful reading. Now I feel like, oh, okay, you know, just whatever messages from Spirit come through, let them come through, because Father Saturn has already spoken that this is you have your ultimate fulfillment at the table already. There's nothing mature woman can say or do about that. She's on the other end of the karmic wheel. You know, the universe have planted her there. So, you know, I just, you know, that's it. Bear with me, collective. Spirit have really come through today. spirit have really come through today. Okay, let's get one more. Incarcerated Scarfaces, well, incarcerated Pisces will go to prison. Incarcerated Pisces will go to prison. Mature woman will go to prison. Mature woman. Lost the crown on her head. Mature woman or incarcerated Pisces will go to prison. Let's get one more. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius will go to prison. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so they've been found guilty also of throwing this chaos magic. You know, this chaos magic or this chaos magic. And also we have the feds, also law enforcement official person is going to place these people under arrest. And you know, we started off this reading saying that we had evidence, you know, noted evidence. Also, these are going to be exposed. They're going to be exposed. They're going to be exposed. You know, they finally met their match. You know, Father said that, you know, this stops with you. This stops with you, collective. You know, they finally met their match. They finally met their match. Yes, they finally met their match. This stops with you. Because their reign of terror is being brought to an end. That's right. Incarcerated Pisces, you're going to prison. Okay, okay. Some of these cards over here, guys, they've been flipped over. So what I'm going to try and do is flip them over. I'm going to flip them over. Okay, I'm trying not to look at individual cards. Try not to look at any individual cards because I want to share the moment with you, collective. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's get some of these. You know, some of these were already faced up. You know, incarcerated, faced up. Someone's facing incarceration. Something's also going to be laid to rest, guys. Let's not forget about this. This also says about coughing. Something's been laid to rest. You know, crimes against humanity. Let's get one investigative card. So let's just get a random one. Let's get a random one. This also speaks about, you know, we asked about Mature Woman and Ashleigh Burwood. Limited company. Okay, let's get a random one. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius will go to prison. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius will go to prison. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, something's been laid to rest. Something's been laid to rest. Something's been laid to rest. Sagittarius. Gemini, Sagittarius. Shout out to us. Shout out to the twin. Shout out to the twins. Shout out to the counterpart. Wait. Shout out to the counterpart. 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 Shout out to my wife. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. When Saturn says you're going to get married, when Saturn says I promise you're going to get married to your counterpart, you're going to get married to your counterpart, you're going to get married. You're going to get married. When Father says you're going to get married, you're going to get married. Gemini, Sagittarius. When Father says you're going to get married, you're going to get married. Father is not human. Father is not human. Father is not human. When Father says you're going to get married, you're going to get married. When Father says you're being rewarded, you're being rewarded. Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Jupiter. When Father says you're going to get married, you're going to get married. Congratulations, collective. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. When Father says you're going to get married, when Father says you're moving into your home, you're moving into your home. There's nothing mature woman can do about it. Mature woman being laid to rest. Cuidado mucho, Sagittarius. Gemini, cuidado mucho. This is Father speaking. When Father says you're going to get married, you're going to get married. When Father says anyone that's getting in the way, he's been ushered out of the way. Ushered out of the way. Ushered out of the building. When Father says you're getting married, you're getting married. This is Father Saturn. This is Father Saturn. When Father says you're getting married, you're getting married. He's the one that rewards us. He's the one that rewards us. When Father says you're getting married, you're getting married. When Father says you're getting married, you know, your official person, your military person, your person. It's what he means. He means what he says. Just like your person means what they say. Your person means what they say. Just like your person, they mean what they say. When Father says you're getting married, you're getting married. When Father says you're getting married, you find yourself, you're married. Happiness, joy, you know, gifts from spirit. one here. Let me get this one here. Okay, the happiness card. This is the happiness card. Wish fulfillment. Gift from spirit. When Father says you're getting married, you're getting married. That's a gift from Holy Spirit. Father is gifting you. It's been absolutely wonderful reading today. This reading, you know, it's literally, you know, Father's here staring in the atmosphere. Father's here staring in the atmosphere. You know, when Father says you're getting married, you're getting married. This is a gift from Holy Spirit. Handing you this victory, handing you this joy, this happiness, handing you this chalice with your name on it. Wow. Then you have the marriage card. Sagittarius, Gemini, marriage. Collective, we're going to conclude the reading right there. We're going to conclude the reading right there. We're going to conclude the reading right there. We're going to conclude the reading right there, guys. I'm going to conclude the reading right there. Should we get one more from the Game of Thrones? Let's get one more from the Game of Thrones. Let's get one more from the Game of Thrones. Okay, we're going to leave these two together here. Listen, something's been laid to rest, and in order to bring these unions into fruition, this has really been a beautiful reading. Been a really beautiful reading, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to get one from. Let's get a card from the Game of Thrones. The devil wants to make edgeways or appearances and disappearances and manipulations and what have you. Well,